let's have a chat. Okay, so in the past 6 games, this includes the Yankees series and the Rangers series, the Seattle Mariners have given up 50 runs and only scored 16. The Mariners are averaging 2.6 runs a game, and they're averaging giving up 8.3 runs a game. Believe it or not, that's not very good. So what exactly can the Mariners do to fix this? Obviously, the offense is terrible. The offense is one of the worst offenses I've seen in my freaking life.
Big stinky.
What do we do? What do we do? As Mariners fans and as the Mariners, what do you do in this situation? We've seen a lot of different things. We've seen from the comment section, oh, fire Scott, fire the hitting coach, trade Colton Wong and AJ Pollock.
There's the DFA Wong.
So what do you think, Joe? What do you think the Mariners need to fire Tony Arnrich and Jarrett DeHart? What do they need to do?
I don't know. I don't have any, I guess, like realistic thoughts about what to do, because I think we've just been kind of waiting for the offense to turn itself around and for the guys that have regressed this year to not be regressing anymore. And it's just, how long can you continue to wait on these guys to not be striking out every at bat, putting in lazy at bats, popping out in the infield when there's a runner on third and you still could get a sac fly out of it. Just small moments like that. Like, what is the real wake up call? When is it going to happen? And how it works in, I think, just the management side, and also like looking through other sports in the NBA or the NFL, a change up in the coaching staff is usually the shakeup that they go with first before looking at personnel. The issue there is that maybe this is not my recency thinking about the NBA, but you look at the personnel not on the floor first, but in the management, because there's only 5 guys that can play at a time. Whereas, baseball, there's 9 guys that play at a time. And, what is fixing one hole in a lineup really going to do if all the people in the whole lineup are regressing or have regressed? So I think if we're looking at something, it might be, like you're saying, a hitting coach or both of them just getting axed. But I don't know. What are your, immediate thoughts?
Yeah, I think so. In my opinion, axing a hitting coach or, a manager or what have you, it's a cop out. It's a scapegoat. They are the scapegoats for the team underperforming. The hitting coach can only do so much during the season. Obviously, hitting coaches, they are really there at the beginning of the season, and just if you're struggling, hey, maybe fix this one thing. If you think that the whole team struggling is because Tony Arnrich and Jarrett DeHart are just telling them to do the wrong things, you're stupid. Plain and simple. You're stupid. Because obviously, it's the entire Mariners lineup that just can't hit the baseball right now. It's not just 1 or 2 guys. It's not just Colton Wong. Jose Caballero's been garbage lately. He was decent today. He's been garbage lately. AJ Pollock's been garbage. Julio is back to being garbage. Jared Kelenich's been garbage lately. Ty France did not have a great series. Cal Raleigh's garbage right now. Teo's garbage right now. Eugenio's garbage right now. You want me to keep going? I saw someone today say, we should get Edgar to be the hitting coach. The Mariners tried that years ago, and guess what? It went horribly. I saw someone say Icho should be the hitting coach. I'm sure he's down there telling the guys how to hit. Not working. There's not one single answer, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And
it's whether it be a culmination of things,
whether it be the trade deadline, you go out and acquire Tim Anderson or something. Something needs to be a spark plug for this team. And then when you have to rely on your pitching staff to be the ones to save you every game, they can't have one single possible, bad outing.
Yeah.
This is what happens. This is what happens because the pitching staff starts to regress. This is what happens.
I think also, even if the pitching staff was regular, like not just as good as they've been, but somewhere in the middle compared to the last 2 days and 2 games against the Yankees where they just get absolutely bombarded, I still have no confidence in them winning a game against a good team. The Mariners offense managed to put up 6 runs, but they ended up giving up 16. The chances of them being able to go out and score 6 when Luis Castillo's on the mound, like what's the point? Like, what are we doing with this offense that can't really muster up any, competitive at-bats in moments where we need them to? And if you're looking at the pitching staff, yeah, they've been pretty bad the last, couple times out, but in that same time, like, the offense wasn't going to win them the game anyways.
I don't know exactly what the right answer is, but I do think that we're getting to the point. There's still 103 games left in the baseball season. All right. Plenty of time left for things to go a little bit better for the Seattle Mariners. And this time last year, they were doing worse than they are now. Of course, a 14-game winning streak helped lead them to the playoffs. Is that going to happen this year? I'm willing to put my bank account. The Mariners are not going to go on a 14-game winning streak this year.
All $300. Like, watch out, everybody.
God, you think I'm rich? I think that even though there's still a lot of season left, it might be time to start getting a little more aggressive with the guys. I'm not saying, axe Colton Wong right now. I'm saying have a closed door meeting, because these guys, I don't know what it is. I mean, there is no specific reason as to why every single person is bad right now. Think of one reason. I don't know. The Mariners suck. The offense sucks, and there's no one right answer. Should they cut ties with the hitting coach? Probably not. But if that's the scapegoat they need to think that, hey, yep, that's
That'll
what's gonna
do.
get this Mariners offense going, then sure. If that's what it's going to take, then sure. I don't care.